My job is to represent the people of Senate District 7 and all the people of Texas. That's my job. And they said, what is Dan going to get done? He's just going to be a renegade up there. Well, what they found out, like all of you, I'm a small business guy. I work hard. And when I say all of you, not everyone owns a business, but you all work for a business. And so I rolled my sleeves up and went to work. And I was able to get things done. We passed the biggest tax cut in America last year, a $172 million tax cut for small business. First thing I passed was putting "In God We Trust" in the Senate chamber. We put "Under God" in the state pledge. And we accomplished those things because I saw a little story in a book. And it was about a legislator in Florida who became speaker. And he was a long shot to become speaker. And people were surprised. And he was elected because he had treated people in a Christian spirit when he was first in office. So I decided, as a Christian, that I don't leave my Christian values outside the Capitol door or the Senate chamber. So I tell people right up front, I can't support that bill. But I don't do it in a mean-spirited way. I tell other people, I can't be with you on that issue, whether it's a Republican or Democrat. But I treat people with respect, and it always comes back with respect. So we've been able to get things done, but make no mistake, there are two parties in this country, and they have two different ideologies. And the other party is clueless. They don't understand what we're about. Our country is based on two foundations. First, on the Judeo-Christian principles that our laws and our society are based on. But secondly, our country is based on free market principles. This is the only country where you can have a dream. You don't have to come from a family of wealth or a family with any significant name. You can come from any neighborhood. And you can be successful in America because the government used to get out of your way. And today we have a government that says, we're going to tell you what you can dream. We're going to tell you how much you can dream. And we're going to tell you if you accomplish your dream, you're a bad guy because somehow or another you had some benefit in life that others didn't. And instinctively America feels that. And that's what's made our country great. As I look at the world landscape, I know this in my heart. The world, again, is not a safe and stable place. And it's only stable at some level because of the United States of America and Gunny and all these men and women who serve in the military. America must be strong. But America cannot be strong unless Texas is strong. And if you think I'm just saying it because we're in Texas, here's the truth. We have the 9th largest economy in the world. 1 out of every 100 students in America who go to school go to either Dallas Independent School District, Houston Independent School District, or Cy-Fair Independent School District. We have more people in Harris County than 27 states. We have more children in school K through 12 than 18 states. As Texas goes, America will go. Are we going to count on California? Their liberal policies have put that state in a situation where I don't know if they can get out of. Now, I serve on finance, and we're going to have a daunting task this session. We're about $20 billion in the hole because of the Washington economy that's impacted our jobs. But I've made a pledge, and others have made a pledge, we're going to get out of that hole by cutting spending and not raising taxes. And so when I look at the world being a safe and stable place, America must be strong, and we must be strong. So I believe in my heart for Texas to be strong, we must be led by Republicans. But just not any Republican, but by conservative Republicans. The day of the rhino is over. And before I close, I want to touch on 2 last points. Sometimes people will say, Dan, you know, you're a pro-life Republican, you're a conservative guy. You know, and I'm with you, but I can't get into the pro-life deal. You know, we got to separate those issues. And my answer is simply this. I'm not going to judge you or try to persuade you, but here's the truth. The majority of people in the Republican Party stand for life and family values. And we need a big tent, and we need everyone in that tent. But just because you come in the tent, you can't be the ringmaster. The day our country no longer stands for life and family, and the day our party no longer stands for those values, is the day we no longer have a party. We must defend the most vulnerable and the most innocent. We've had two great sins in our nation, slavery and abortion. We are still suffering the consequences of the first. And I know 100 years from now, people will look back and say, what were they thinking? So we must face it, confront it, and try to resolve it in a Christian spirit, because that's how we get things done. Immigration. Everyone says, Dan, are you going to file an Arizona bill? Well, the Arizona bill has some flaws in it. One thing, if you're a police officer and you don't ask citizenship and a citizen sees you, they can sue the police officer. That's not a good thing.